question.
Punch
Sorry,
that
I
shit.
didn't mean to
Punch
fuck
that
up
shit.
your intro,
Punch that
but
shit.
I'm just...
It's all good, man. My fucking videos are canceled. This was just me.
60 fucking 2% hungry.
Where's Sam? I am. I'm gonna shoot.
The one that was shooting us with a shotgun, shooting the piss out of him. Bro, me and my cousin were over here dying, dude.
Every time somebody would get up, I would shoot them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that shit. That was fun.
That's a good thing. I don't know.
He was probably sitting there.
We damn sure didn't do nothing.
You was probably sitting there watching me just goof off every time someone would get up. Bop, bop, bop. Kicks I open up all the box. Alright, dude, you know what's sad? You wasn't that far off from me, and I just sat there most of the thing, because I had to, like, I legit got up. Alright, I guess hold to continue then.
Yeah.
This is actually a really good game. I'm definitely gonna buy the game.
February 20th, fuck yeah, dude.
I'm gonna pre-order that bitch, cause my birthday's February 28th, so fuck yeah. I'm gonna get this game for my birthday.
Oh, dude. I'm kinda upset that Hideo Kojima has nothing to do with it, but whatever.
Yeah, you know what game I wanted to see the most? I wanted to see a Metal Gear Rising Revengeance 2, because Raiden's my favorite character. The dude with the sword.
I know who he is. I am not. I can't say that I'm a huge fan of Raiden. I feel like they were just trying to find somebody to be a cyborg ninja, and they just put it on Raiden's shoulders. I feel like he was kind of like a pussy in Metal Gear Solid 2. Like, I didn't agree with the way they made his character.
Cameron, you need to shut the fuck up. Metal Gear is an amazing game. What are you talking about?
Metal Gear is, for fucking, since '87 has been one of the best games. And every year it came out is one.
When was the first one? When was the first one? When was the first one made?
'87.
If a game has survived that long, it has to be a good game.
Oh my god, that's what I'm saying. It's 31 years old this year.
Cameron, you probably just mad because you suck at it, honestly.
Alright, so what? Is there a way to do parties on this shit?
I don't know. I stayed in the session, and everybody else left.
I tried to. Oh.
Hold on, let me see if I can join you. Are you in that play? Are you in that spot where where it says searching for players? Actually, hold on.
No idea.
Hold on, I just tried to join you.
Pretty fucked up, so.
Yeah, we do.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Cameron said this is not Metal Gear. It plays like a Metal Gear game. But yeah, the concept's different, but
just because Hideo Kojima isn't behind it does not mean that it is not Metal Gear. The Metal Gear team is still behind it. The mastermind behind Metal Gear franchise is behind it, but the fucking team is still behind it, so...
They probably just wanted to take it in a different direction, honestly.
Well, that's what they did with Revengeance.
Well,
Revengeance... What if I just kicked you guys out the party?
Look, when you compare Revengeance
to you, don't do that.
The rest of the series, dude, it's like... I understand that Revengeance was a good game, but fuck that shit, dude.
Alright, can you repeat that, because Adrian interrupted you?
About which part?
About Revengeance being different from the entire series.
Oh, yeah, it was, even when Hideo Kojima was still with Konami, he really didn't want nothing to do with it because, I mean, I understand what they were trying to do. It was supposed to be high action, it was supposed to be fast, Raiden isn't supposed to be sneaking around and shit, but I like it. It's a good game. They put a lot of fucking hours into it. But when it comes to a Metal Gear Solid franchise, it's like...
Well, so I think that's why it wasn't a Metal Gear Solid game. That's why it was just separate from the rest of it.
Yeah, it was Metal Gear Revengeance or whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. When you put Metal Gear behind the name, I understand that Raiden was important character in Metal Gear Solid 2, but let's be honest, Solid Snake was still the main guy. He was the main guy in the beginning, but he was Pliskin towards the end of it, and Pliskin was the one who pretty much, we can't, you know, no one can deny the importance of Solid Snake through the whole fucking history of the game.
Yes. What?
I see you, Exxon. We'll get up.
Alright, see ya, man. See, the thing I liked about 5 was how they brought him back.
5?
Yeah, Metal Gear Rise 5. How?
Phantom Pain?
Yeah.
Brought who back?
Wasn't that Snake you're playing as? Or the
No.
big boss? It looks like him.
No. You didn't play the campaign?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want. Are you
I
gonna
sk- I-
ever
I-
play the campaign?
I played it, I just skipped through all the cutscenes because I wanted to get into the game.
Well, the whole thing behind it is the guy you're playing as is one of the soldiers from the original fucking base they had on whatever the prequel was that you could download for like $30.
Oh, I'm not.
I don't remember. Ground Zeroes. I don't remember what I was gonna say now. I'm pissed.
But Ocelot's back. Or Ocelot. That's why I thought it was.
It was one of his close, like, security bodyguard soldier people of the very first original base. And so they reconstructed his face to look like Big Boss. And you find out that Big Boss actually, like, gives you this whole cassette tape. And he lets you be him while he goes off and builds Outer Haven, which leads to Metal Gear for the Nintendo. Solid Snake invading Outer Haven and doing all that shit with Big Boss. And
Wait, is that why he looks like Snake?
yeah, that's what. Yeah. I mean, they just did plastic surgery to make him look like Big Boss,
Oh, fuck.
but that's not actually him.
See,
I
I
stood up. Hey, look at that.
I stopped actually playing the game once when you had to, like, you know, when you're in that part in the campaign where you get to that point where they start making you replay some of the missions on hard. I said, right there is when I said, fuck it. I'm not gonna, like, replay all these missions. I already did it.
Are you talking about after you beat it?
Huh?
Are you talking about after you beat the campaign?
Yeah. You know how, like, once you get to, like, that part where you gotta go back and replay some of the missions, like, not all of them, but some of them on hard.
I don't remember all that shit.
It's been a while since you played.
Really, it's been fucking couple years.
Cameron, you know what? If you don't like it, just don't watch the video, honestly, man.
What?
This Cameron, he's like, getting on us how bad this game sucks. I'm like, if you don't like it, don't watch the video.
How it sucked? Well, the motherfucker don't respect video games. That's all it is. If you can't see that this game is gonna go down in the history books, well, I'm sorry.
It is.
I mean, anyone can say what they want, but Metal Gear Solid is for the rest of its life going to go down in video game history. Whoever doesn't like the franchise can just cry about it, I guess. I mean, because
we can't do anything about it. It's
happened.
their opinion. Because for
Dude,
every person like you, every person like
years.
you, see, like, for every person like him that doesn't like the series, there's gonna be like a million more people that love it, like us. Like, I just liked how it's a different type of shooter. Like, you actually have to sneak around. Yeah, this guy loves Deus Ex, Cameron. I know him, he's one of my PlayStation friends. He's in love with Deus Ex.
the hell's that?
What, Deus Ex?
Yeah.
It's that game you were talking about. It's that tactical espionage like game.
Oh yeah. I thought it was Deuce.
No, it's Deus. It's Latin or something.
Yeah, I had no idea. Anyway, that game there. I mean, that's a phenomenal game too. But
This
I mean,
is a Metal Gear game, dude.
Games...
When I first came into this game, I thought the same thing, that it's not a Metal Gear game. But once you see how it plays out, you realize it actually is a Metal Gear game. In its own little way,
Absolutely.
it's a different. In its own little way, it may not be what we're used to, but it's still. The mechanics are the same. The basic idea is the same. Yeah, you gotta fight off zombies.
The concept of the game. Well, the whole thing, zombie survival and zombie Walking Dead, all that. It's just they're trying to go off of the theme of they're trying to just put a Metal Gear feel to a zombie survival game.
They're just trying to get their foot in everything.
Because that's not the norm.
Think about this. Think about it. They're trying to get their foot in everything. Because Metal Gear, they basically took Ninja Gaiden, that's what it's called, and perfected it. And I mean perfected it.
Well,
that was Metal Gear Rising right there.
Yeah.
I would play Metal Gear Rising over Ninja Gaiden any day.
I gotta say, you know, that's why I say when it comes to Metal Gear Rising, it's not. I don't want to play that game if I want to try to play a Metal Gear game. I want to play that game if I'm trying to just go in there, hack some shit up, just fucking action. And so
that's what it was meant for,
why,
honestly.
Yeah, I mean that's why I said, you know, to call it Metal Gear.
It shouldn't have been a Metal Gear game.
The only reason why is because of the fact that it had nothing to do. I mean, I know Metal Gear Acid or something like that. One of those PlayStation Portable games that they made had nothing to do with the story either, and I never played those. I didn't care about them. I can't remember if it was Portable Ops or Metal Gear Acid. But anyway, I heard it wasn't really that big of a deal anyway. Like the story, you could just read it online and kind of get what you missed.
But see, that's the thing about Metal Gear. It's a different type of game. Like, it's either you like it or you hate it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's its own. It's definitely.
I don't think there's any other game like Metal Gear.
No.
Like, I think Metal Gear is going to be around for a while because they have no competition, so there's no one to make them one up. This is why I think that they went in the direction they did.
The only reason why that I'm not going to give a shit anymore is because when you talk about main storyline and the actual games that follow Hideo Kojima's story, if he had nothing to do with it and it's supposed to be within, no, I won't touch anything that has anything to do with the main storyline that isn't Hideo Kojima, because if it's not his story. It has nothing to do with him, and he's the one who created it. It was his idea. It was his fucking dream, whatever you want to call it. When you do it without him, you're fucking up the whole thing. That's how, I mean, simply.
Why did he leave Konami or whatever the name of the company is?
I feel like because they were fucking him. Because they had a good history. I mean, obviously, you go 20, 25, 27 years, and then all of a sudden, there's shit going on. I just think they were trying
something
to fuck
went down. There's no question about that. Something did go down because, like you said, they've been making games for 31 years, or even more than that, maybe, because all the time
it was about 2 years ago now, I think, that he left. So you go, like I said, like even 25 years. And then all of a sudden, he's just going to leave, and without... I don't think there was really any real explanation behind it either.
You also got to look... It was probably longer than that. because look at like they had to plan out Metal Gear, like the very first one, and that probably took a long time.
Right, yeah, 2-3 years by itself. So yeah, I mean, you know, regardless, either way, it's just the fact that I feel like
they fucked him.
Yeah, I don't think they had as much respect for him anymore or anything like that. And now, oh, you know what it is too, is I think they have rights to his game engine too. Because he created it while he was with Konami, so they have rights to his game engine.
So he probably said fuck it.
Well, the thing is they probably said fuck him. Now that we have his game engine, we don't need him anymore.
Yeah, but I heard he left, not he was fired.
Well, that's what they say. It
Like
was a mutual agreement or some shit, whatever. Whatever the case may be. Because I know Death Stranding is going to be with the Fox engine. I know he has rights to his own shit.
Oh shit, it took me back to the title screen. I didn't even realize that.
He has his own production company now and everything too, so. I don't know, but I'm about to get the fuck off of here. It's like almost 1 in the morning and my shit. I got work tomorrow.
Yeah, I got school tomorrow.
But it was good meeting you, bro. Good playing with you.
Alright.
And fucking, I don't know. I don't know. You play Fortnite?
Every now and then. I'm not a big Fortnite person. I used to be.
That's what I mean. You can get on every once in a while and play with us or whatever you gotta do. I got a whole group that we play with and shit sometimes, so. But we'll figure it out though.
Alright, I guess I'll end the video here.
Take it easy and have a good night.
Alright, night.